Okay guys, today I'm going to start taking the dash out of this car. I don't really have a tripod to set my stuff up outside the car, but I'm going to work with what I got and we'll see how it goes. But I know I'm not 100% sure how to do this. I've never done this before, but I've watched some videos and I've been doing some reading, so we'll see how it goes. I know I have the glove boxes out. I need to take this lower console out. I think I need to take the cup holders and stuff out. The cover around the steering wheel's got to come out, and underneath the car here I have to take this out, and I'm going to drop the steering wheel. I think there's a couple of bolts that hold it, and I have to drop them all the way to the ground, and then the instrument cluster's got to come out, and then I'll have to take, I believe I take the air conditioner controls out and the radio out, but I don't know, we'll see. I'll work on the other stuff first, and we'll go from there and see how it works out. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's got to come out, and I'm just going to take it one step at a time. I don't know about you guys, but I have brought my iPad out here so I can Google and watch YouTube in case I run into a stumbling block. That happens a lot, and those are some very handy resources. So let me get my little phone situated like I want to, and okay, so I had a little difficulty with my video, and it stopped. The app I was using was recording it to internal storage on my phone and not my memory card, so I don't have all that. But I have the lower dash stuff taken out. I had to take all the area around the shifter and the cup holders out to get this lower area out, because there's two bolts down there that are going to have to come out. And so I have the cluster out, lower dash, so that's where I'm going to stop for today. I don't want to start unplugging stuff and have it get dark on me, because I'm out in the yard. And so the next step is the steering column needs to go down. There's a bolt here and one on the other side. I believe those will drop it down. I'm going to have to unplug this connector and hopefully get that out of the way, and the steering cluster will come down. I've taken pictures of these connectors for the fuse box, and I think I unplugged them, and then I believe I'll have to take these end pieces off to get to some bolts on both sides, and hopefully I'll have access to all the bolts and the dash will be able to come out. This is going to be interesting. I believe I have to take the radio. I know I have to unplug the radio, so I'll probably have to take it out. And the climate control, I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll have to play with it and see. And I don't know what's involved in doing that. But then hopefully I'll have all that stuff loose tomorrow, and I can take the dash out, and then I can do the wire tuck, which is the whole reason for doing all this. And I am debating at this time taking my cluster out of my SI and swapping it over. But I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, because taking the cluster out is not that big of a deal. And I want to do some stuff to it. I need to swap a tack out. I have a different tack for it, and I want to put some good LED bulbs in it. But yeah, this is where I'm at today, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up on this tomorrow. And this is it hasn't been too bad. Of course, taking things apart's the easy side of it, and we'll see how it goes when I put it back together. But But this is where I'm going to call it quits for the day, and I'll catch up with you guys. so I have pretty much all of the wiring to the fuse box disconnected. I have this unplugged. I've unplugged everything off the fuse box, like I said, and I have taken the harnesses loose off the dash. So I think that pretty much all I have left to do now is unbolt the dash. I mean, I guess at that time I'll see if I have all the wiring unplugged like I need to. But let's see, everything in there, as far as I know, is undone. And for the heater area over there, I'm pretty sure I have everything undone. So I'm gonna, there's a bolt in there in that center section by the windshield I have to take out. So I might start on that first, since that's going to probably be tricky, and then try to find the rest of the bolts. There's one here, and there's two on the floor there, and some on the other side, and I'm not 100% sure where they all are. I've saved some stuff that would show where they are, but let me get that center bolt out, and I'll start taking bolts loose, and we'll see what happens. So I did get the dash out. I had a couple of bolts that were hard to find. Like there's one right here that I kept overlooking. I got everything else out. I kept moving my dash, it wouldn't come out, but one there, and that's pretty much it. I have it out. So now I need to, the whole original root of this was to get these wires right here into here that I'm trying to pull into here. So I'm probably going to be taking this section here out so I can get those in here like I want to, and get my wire tucked down. I'm going to do the other headlight harness. It's got to come inside the engine, inside the compartment. But in this, I'll do that with the dash out, and we'll see. I set my dash into my EM1 over there, just a store, because I don't have a good place in my house right now, and I might swap the dashes over. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's pros and cons, but I'll have to look and see. But this is where I'm at. I've got it done. I'm interested to see how it works out when I go to put it back together. This is probably the biggest single thing I've done on either one of these two cars. Well, I did take the engine, pull the engine, rebuild it, send the transmission off and get it rebuilt on my black car. But this was, I don't know, the wiring and stuff, it's kind of different, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.